Hi everyone and welcome to Make Stuff, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make this butterfly hair tie, or this can be used as a backdrop. So let's get started. This is the required yarn. I'm using 4-ply acrylic yarn and these are the colors I'm using. I'm using purple, white and green yarn. After that you will need a needle. You will need a 3 mm crochet hook. You will need a pair of scissors. Firstly, I'm using this green yarn and I'm going to make a magic ring. For making a magic ring, I'm going to wrap this yarn around my fingers, making a cross in the back side like this and 2 parallel loops in the front. After that, I'm going to insert my crochet hook under the first one and over the second one, and then I'm going to pull up a loop. After pulling up a loop, I'm going to twist it and pull this yarn out of the loop on my crochet hook. Once I have the circle made, now I'm going to chain one more. So we have 2 chains. After making 2 chains, now I'm going to yarn over and insert my crochet hook into the magic ring and pull up a loop. Now I have 3 loops on my crochet hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through all the loops on my crochet hook. So yarn over and pull through all the loops. After doing that, we have made one half double crochet. So we are going to make 4 more half double crochets. In total, we will have 5 half double crochets. So after making 5 half double crochets, I'm going to pull this loop and close the magic circle and make a slip stitch into this very first stitch. We're going to make a slip stitch. I'm going to insert my crochet hook and pull up a loop. So I'm going to pass this loop from the second one and we have made a slip stitch. After making a slip stitch, I'm going to chain one and fasten off. I'm going to cut the yarn. So after making the circle, I'm going to make a slip knot with the purple yarn. So I'm going to wrap this around my finger like this and pull the first one out of the second one and pull this up to make a knot. After making a knot, I'm going to insert my crochet hook into this first stitch of the green circle we made, and then I'm going to insert the loop on my crochet hook and then chain 2. After chaining 2, I'm going to yarn over, insert my crochet hook into this same stitch and pull up a loop. So we have 3 loops on my crochet hook. I'm going to repeat this 2 more times. After repeating it 2 more times, you can see I have 7 loops on my crochet hook. So I'm going to yarn over and pull through all the loops. So after that, I'm going to chain 1 and now I'm going to repeat this into the very next stitch. So I'm going to make 3 clusters in total in each stitch. So I'm going to insert my crochet hook, pull up loops, yarn over, insert my crochet hook and pull up the loops second time, and then I'm going to yarn over, insert my crochet hook and pull up the loops. So now I'm going to yarn over and pull through all these loops on the crochet hook, and then I'm going to chain 1. So I'm going to repeat this in every stitch and I will meet you back once it's done. So we are going to make 5 clusters in total. So once your clusters are done, you are going to make a slip stitch into this very first one you made and make a slip stitch. After making a slip stitch, I'm going to make 2 chain 2 and then make a double crochet into the same stitch So for making the double crochet, I'm going to yarn over, insert my crochet hook into the same stitch, pull up loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then I'm going to chain 2 and make a slip stitch into the same space. So I'm going to insert my crochet hook, pull up a loop, and pass this first one out of the second one. So we are done, and now we are going to make a slip stitch into the next space, and then chain 2, and then make a double crochet into the stitch, chain 2, and make a slip stitch into the same space, and then make another slip stitch into this next chain space. We are going to repeat this. So we have a last one to make. Now we are going to make a slip stitch into the next chain space, and then we are going to chain 2, make a double crochet, chain 2, make a slip stitch, and then make a slip stitch into the same space we made the first one, chain 1, and cut off the yarn, and then weave in the end, and cut this excess yarn. So your flower is done. You have to make another one. We need 2 of these. So now we are going to make the butterfly. So for making the butterfly, we are using the white yarn. With the white yarn, we are going to make a magic ring. And then we are going to insert our crochet hook under and over the first one. Pull up a loop, twist it, and pull the yarn through the loop on our crochet hook. So now we are going to chain 2. So we are going to make 2 double crochets now. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my crochet hook, pull up a loop. I have 3 loops on the crochet hook, yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. I'm going to repeat this again. After making 2 double crochets, I'm going to chain 2 and then again make 2 double crochets. So yarn over, insert my crochet hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. After making 2 double crochets, chain 2 and then again make 2 double crochets. So we are going to repeat this till we have these 2 chain spaces, 8 of these 2 chain spaces. So I will meet you back once I'm done. So once you make the 7 two chain spaces, I'm going to pull this loop and close this magic circle. And then I'm going to chain 2 to make the 8th one and make a slip stitch into this very first stitch. Make a slip stitch, chain 1 and cut off the yarn. So once you are done and you have made 8 two chain spaces, so we are going to make the wings now. For the wings I'm going to use purple and I'm going to make a slip knot for that. After making a slip knot, I'm going to insert my crochet hook into this two chain space and then insert the knot on my crochet hook and pull up a loop and chain 2. After chaining 2, I'm going to make 6 double crochets into the same stitch. So we are going to make 5 double crochets into the first one, as we are counting this chain 2 as one double crochet. So make 5 double crochets into the space. Again, for making double crochet, I'm going to yarn over, insert my crochet hook, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So now repeat 4 more times. So once you make 5 double crochets, we are going to make a slip stitch into this space in between this 2 double crochets. Make a slip stitch, and then we are going to make 6 double crochets into the 2 chain space of the next stitch. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my crochet hook, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So we are going to repeat this. 2, 3, 5, and 6 one. After making 6 double crochets, we are going to make 1 slip stitch in between these 2 double crochets we made with the white one. We are going to make 6 double crochets into this space. Repeat this whole process. Once you make 6 double crochets, we are going to make a slip stitch. Chain 10. So now we are going to close this. So you can see you will have a flower like this, and we have made 10 chains here. So I'm going to close this flower thing. You have to keep these two of the petals to the front ones, these two against these two, and you will see a butterfly shape forming. So now we have made these 10 chains. I'm going to wrap this around the center like this, and then I'm going to make a slip stitch to the point where I started making the chain, and insert my crochet hook through the both front and backs of both sides, and then pull up a loop. So I have two loops on my crochet hook. Pull this first one out of the second one, chain one, and cut off the yarn. So once you make the butterfly and the flowers, now we are going to make the chain. So for making the chain, I'm using this green yarn. I'm going to make a slip knot with it. After making the slip knot, I'm going to insert it into the center of the flower we made and pull up a loop. So once you attach it with the flower, we are going to chain 50. So we are going to the yarn through the loop on our crochet hook, and we're going to repeat this. Pull the yarn out of the loop on our crochet hook. We are going to repeat this till we have 50 chains. So once you make 50 chains, now we are going to make a slip stitch onto the other one. So I'm going to onto the other flower. So I'm going to insert my crochet hook into the center of the flower and pull out the loop. So I have two loops on my crochet hook. I'm going to pass the first one out of the second one, chain one, and fasten off, cut off the yarn. So I'm going to weave in this end and cut the excess yarn. Same goes for the other side. I'm going to weave in this end and cut the excess. So once you make the loop in the flowers, attach the flowers to the loop. Now I'm going to insert this butterfly onto this loop. So for that, I'm going to insert my crochet hook in the center of the butterfly like this, and then I'm going to take this loop we have just made and put it on to the crochet hook and pull this out of the circle of the butterfly. Okay, once you add the butterfly into the loop, now we are going to stitch the sides of the butterfly. So for that, I'm going to use a needle and sew the sides of the butterfly. You can use an adhesive as well if you want. So once you sew this, make a slip knot and weave it in and cut the yarn. You can attach this to a boat hair tie if you think it would fall off, or you can attach it to a keychain to use it as a keychain, or you can use it as a back charm. Hope you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more fun stuff. Thank you so much.